Hi Taurus, welcome to the middle of your March. Here's your card here. And during this time, you will be feeling Pluto energy, okay? So that Plutonian energy. So you may feel a little bit distant. You may feel that you are a little bit, or people may feel that you're being very cold. But with this card, I truly do feel that there is transformation. When I get this card, I always feel like there's transformation on a physical level or on a spiritual level, okay? Maybe even on a mental level. So be prepared for that. On an emotional level, there definitely will be changes. But it just depends on which way or what part of your life is actually transforming, okay? I feel like this change is something that you didn't want, but I feel like you will eventually make peace with it. It could involve a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, here we go, right away. Wow, okay. So Taurus, you're sad, okay? You're disconnecting from people, and I feel like you're a bit emotional, or you just feel like you're not ready to connect to people on an emotional level. So this could be with friends, sexually, romantically. You do not want to connect, okay? I also feel like there's a bit of refreshing or cleansing that needs to happen during this time. So if you are someone who is active within elemental work or anything like that, you need to be doing some cleanses during this time. I feel like that will help you quite a bit, okay? So I feel like there's some karma that's getting ready to ensue, or that is happening during this time. I feel like you're going to be receiving a message, or you're going to have a visit from a Libra, or someone who you have a very karmic history with, okay? I'm also seeing that if this is karma, it's going to be like quick and maybe a little scary, but it's like it has to happen, okay? So let's dig a little bit deeper and see what all this is about. There's definitely some new beginnings that's going to be showing up for you, so be prepared for that as well, okay? New beginnings. I feel like your mind is going to change, and how you move is going to change as well. You definitely have been nervous of whatever this karmic energy is. So maybe if you did something in the past, you knew that something was going to come back to get you or come back to haunt you because it was your doing. That's what I'm seeing here. It could have involved a Gemini. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is your past life, or if you live a double life, that part of the darker side of that is coming back to cash in karmically. Okay. There was a fallout, but it was very minor. Very disorganized type of energy, though. So here's that Seven of Swords. Yeah, so if you have a double life, or if you do something that the public or society deems as negative, it's showing up here. And when I say negative, I mean like against the law. Okay, so there's some legal issues here that I'm seeing that's going to be coming up for you, Taurus. Okay, so the truth comes out. Okay, it could also be the law, but I'm seeing it's just truth that comes out about this lifestyle connection. Yeah, and it comes out like I don't think you're expecting it. Knight of Pentacles. So if you're someone who travels to get money, or if you're always on the go so that you can make money, there's going to be a truth revealed about that, or you may get caught up doing this. Okay, so be very careful. But I feel like it's inevitable. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like it's inevitable. But I feel like this is how you make your money. Whatever you do to make your money, if it's not good or if it jeopardizes other people's livelihoods, it will be, something's going to come up about that. All right, so I feel like this is kind of morbid. I almost feel like if you do something and you have a wife, or if you have something that you cherish that is like the Empress type of energy, you're going to be put in a situation where you have to choose them versus what you do. So for example, you may be in a situation where you get caught up in something, and then you have to choose, okay, well, I don't want them to get in trouble, so let me take the fall. Or if it's not as drastic as that, it could be a situation where you have to be kind of like cold and just really be honest with whoever this person is, because if you're not honest, you know that you're going to lose them. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of revealing happening with this situation. I feel like there's an immediate like conversation, and then right after that, action has to be taken. So I almost feel like you have to let someone know what's been going on, and you guys have to go. For some of you, okay, let me see what this is. All right, there's definitely a fallout. I feel like somebody's very irate. So there is some emotional baggage attached to this. I feel like somebody feels like, what do you mean? Like I have like, if you have to leave, or if this is like going somewhere, this person is looking at you like, what? I thought this was all in the past. Like, what are you talking about? Why is this happening now? I thought this was hidden. I thought this was over with. I thought time, healed all of this stuff. Why is it coming up now? There's also going to be this energy of planting for the future. Or maybe if you are someone who, you may have like something hidden. Not hidden, but you may have like a plan B or something. Or like a safe. Or it's something where it's like you have a plan. And you're like, I know what you're saying, but this, like, we can get out of this because I have this hidden somewhere. Somebody's like really on some, I don't even know what this is. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah, you're like, we just gotta go. We have to leave now, but I have a plan. Don't worry, I have a plan. But we have to go right now. Okay. There's a lot of Aquarius energy here. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, I'm seeing that very heavily. But I feel like with you leaving, this person has to leave people behind. Like they have to leave and not say something, or they have to leave and, maybe they really love the home that they're in or something like that, the town that they're in. Yeah, it's bad news. Yeah, Three of Swords. The plan is not something that they want to do. The plan is not something that they are, feeling good about. But it's almost like they know they have to do it or it's not going to be good. Oh, okay. So what you up to, Taurus? Some of you also, if you're a Taurus, you just know that whatever you do for a living, you can't be in a relationship. Or maybe it just caught up to you and you're like, look, this is too much. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm hurting people that I love. Let me just leave you alone. Let me leave you in the past because this is too much. Let's see who's a part of the situation with you. Taurus. Okay, so Taurus. We have a Scorpio showing up here. Whoever the Scorpio energy is, they are, I feel like they're silent. They're sad, but they're not saying anything. I feel like they almost expected you to do this. We have a Cancer who is very much so still connected to you, or this Cancer energy is somebody that you are in love with, or they just have love for you that is like undying, okay? And then we also have another Cancer here. And I feel like they love you, but it's not on it's more so on like family or friendship terms, okay? So you do have people that care about you, but I feel like everybody kind of, it's a lot of watery energy here. And I feel like you're not connecting with them, but they want to connect to you. So I don't know if you have to leave and they don't know about it, or if you're making this decision based off of them and you're thinking of them while you're making these decisions, okay? All right, so Taurus, here you are with swiftness. So like I said, you are going to be moving very quickly. I almost feel like you have to, if you do tell people you're going to leave, it's literally like a text, a call, and that's it. You got to go. And that's it. There is no real like opening up and tell, like you just say what it is. You get to the point you're like, you're either in or you're out type of thing, okay? Other people around you are showing up as Son of Air, which we were getting a lot of air energy and power. So I feel like these people around you, I don't think that they're thinking very much so into the future. I feel like they're just thinking very present, and they're just kind of like, well, if this is what it is, this is what it is. And they are smart, but they're not wise yet. So they're younger than you or more immature than you are. It almost is like they're just going down for the ride, and they're like, fuck it, like we're just going to do this because you usually have the better plan anyways. And I'm also feeling like it's not just that they're going with you, whoever this person is, they also are ready. You know what I'm saying? They also feel like being with you or just knowing what you do or what y'all do, it's going to be okay. So that's how they feel, and they're just like, you know what, let's do it. Like, fuck it. So it looks like you do have some, I guess, ride or die type of energy around you. Let's see what Spirit needs to tell you. What's your oracle message for Taurus? Oracle message for Taurus. Okay. The waiting game. Yeah, so you guys make your move, and then you just you're like, okay, what's next? And I feel like you really are just playing it day by day. So this is a bit scary, if I might add. Four of Cups. So you know what you're doing is like kind of crazy. I almost feel like you're sad, but you know that you can't stop. So I guess the advice would just be like, okay, if you already are in a calm situation, once you get to that point, do what you got to do to cleanse, reflect, try to fix this. Try to get to the bottom of it emotionally, or else it will probably tear you apart. And then also, don't forget to look at the things that are positive. I don't know how dark the situation is. It could just be showing me this way because you feel that it is very dark and upsetting. But, you know, there's always a sunshine, or there's always a ray of sun in the midst of all the darkness. So if you can find that, and I know especially with that Pluto energy, you'll definitely feel like it's nothing but darkness, but just try to find the lights. You know, there's so many things that you could be focusing on. If you're just looking right in front of you and you're not looking upwards and you're not thinking upwards, you're not thinking positive, you're not going to see all the positivity that's around you, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Taurus, for allowing me to read for you during this time. I truly did appreciate it. If you want to see the end of your March to see where all of this goes, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post that video for you. Also, if you want a private reading with me, you can email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com and we can get that set up for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, I truly do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Taurus.